The Labour Party is currently facing internal turmoil that has spilled into public view at the worst possible moment, revealing deep fractures within its leadership at a time when Britain desperately needs unity on the international stage. What began as quiet murmurs of disagreement among top Labour officials has erupted into a full-blown public confrontation between leader Keir Starmer and Chancellor Rachel Reeves, exposing worrying divisions that could have serious consequences for both the party and the country. The drama unfolded during what should have been a routine diplomatic mission, with Reeves traveling to Washington for crucial trade talks with U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. These negotiations were already high stakes, given the recent reimposition of punishing tariffs by the Trump administration, 10% on all UK exports, and a crushing 25% on British steel, aluminum, and automobiles. With British businesses reeling from these economic blows, securing a favorable trade deal was more urgent than ever. Yet, just as these delicate discussions were set to begin, Reeves made a startling public statement that immediately undermined her government's position. Speaking to the BBC while on American soil, Reeves downplayed the importance of the U.S. trade relationship, declaring that Europe remained Britain's most vital economic partner. Her remarks, which emphasized meetings with EU finance ministers over American negotiations, were seen as a direct snub to Washington at the worst possible time. The backlash was swift. Within hours, Starmer's team issued a sharp correction, emphasizing that both the U.S. and EU were critical partners and that Britain would not be forced to choose between them. The public rebuke was a rare and striking moment of disunity, revealing a lack of coordination at the highest levels of government. The timing could not have been worse. Senior Trump allies have spent weeks pressuring Britain to clarify its international allegiances, framing global trade as a binary choice between American and European interests. Starmer has long resisted this framing, insisting that Britain can maintain strong ties with both. But Reeves' comment handed ammunition to those who argue that Labour secretly favors Brussels over Washington, fueling perceptions of a government in disarray. Behind the scenes, there are growing concerns about whether Starmer has full control over his cabinet, particularly as Reeves continues to assert her independence by rejecting key American demands, including concessions on food standards and digital regulations. The stakes extend far beyond political optics. Every day without progress on a U.S. trade deal means continued economic pain for British exporters, job losses, and mounting frustration among voters. The uncertainty is already spooking investors, who fear that Labour's mixed messaging signals deeper instability. Meanwhile, the public rift has emboldened opposition parties, who are seizing on the chaos as evidence of Starmer's weak leadership. This internal strife comes alongside another brewing crisis: the alarming number of young Britons who are neither working nor in education. Recent testimony revealed that many unemployed use refuse low-paying jobs, with some demanding salaries of at least £40,000 before considering work. The government's proposed solution, a youth guarantee linking benefits to job training, has sparked fierce debate about welfare, work ethic, and the rising cost of living. As Labour grapples with these twin challenges, the question remains: can Starmer restore discipline within his party while addressing the country's pressing economic concerns? The world is watching, and the next moves from Downing Street will determine not just the fate of Labour's agenda, but Britain's standing on the global stage. For more in-depth political analysis and breaking news, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Starmer can regain control, or is this the beginning of a deeper crisis for Labour?